2025 ended quietly. I took a break. Taking a break isn't quitting, it's recap. In the last video, we added our first enemy, but the combat mechanism is really dumb. No blocking, nothing. So, let's change that. Right now, this enemy just runs back and forth. To make it feel like an actual patrol, let's add a pause at each end before he turns and heads back. So I copied, wrote some code, and now he should go to the right, wait for some time, and come back. Fuck. Okay, this should do. I have to fix few conditional statements. Now. Okay, I fixed it. This is much better. But as there is no friction between the ground and the player as he is moving in high speeds, until his momentum slows down, the wait time threshold is hit and he is flipping right now. So I think I need to add some friction there. Now with friction, this looks cool. Now that patrolling is out of the way, let's take care of our enemy eyes. Currently we have added this polygon 2D collider cone as field of vision for the enemy, but if you remember in the last video I told I wanna add raycast instead. So let's do that. I totally wrote some code myself and added raycast. Why? It's cool. Okay, there's one more thing. This is how our enemy attacks right now. Yeah, so I fixed that as well by making our enemy move towards the player while punching. Now that's cool. But we can't let our player to be invincible. We need a player health bar. So I added that. Take that, you I'll open your head. Whew. Yeah, as you saw, only way to block attacks right now is by jumping over the enemy. But we don't want that, so let's add block mechanism. Okay, listen. What I'm coding up right now is this behavior. Whenever we press and hold right click, we want our character to block towards the cursor position. So with some coding, I implemented it and here's the result. Well, I fixed it and well, that's strange but handy. Anyway, let's try again. Okay, I fixed it. And now whenever the enemy attacks you, if you hold right click towards the direction of the attack, you will not take any damage. And then I added blood particles because who doesn't like few splashes of red blood? And also, instead of characters disappearing right away after death, they now become ragdolls first for few seconds. Cool. And also I added camera shake on attack. Okay, this is better. And also I gave our enemy the ability to block. So now instead of just attacking back to back, enemy attacks at times and also blocks the player's attacks. I need to fix his block pose. I fixed it. But we don't really want our enemy to block every attack from the player to be, because not everyone is an epic gamer like me. So I'm adding block accuracy. Basically, whenever a character has low block accuracy and the player dodges the enemy's attack and attacks from behind per se, enemy might end up taking damage instead of blocking everything accurately. Not only that, with lower block accuracy at times enemy might not block at all. And then I also added attack accuracy so that we have some openings where enemy doesn't attack. And with that, I think we have a solid attack and block combo. And then after a quick RDR2 break, I dove straight into creating a more intuitive patrol system. So I have created this basic path system. The green dot represents one end and the red other. While patrolling, no matter where the enemy is, he'll try to get to the closest point in the path assigned to him. That's red point in this case. And now he'll move left towards the green point. I fixed it. There's one more thing we need to handle though. Currently, when enemy is chasing the player and player goes out of sight, the enemy instantly goes to patrol mode. Instead, I made it such that the enemy looks around for the player a bit by flipping back and forth, and if even then the player is not found, then the enemy goes back to its patrol mode. Cool. Now as that's out of the way, I need to tackle this issue. We can't have our characters getting stuck like this. And fortunately, it was quite easy to fix. I just changed the collision detection from discrete to continuous. And it seems to be working. I don't know if it will impact the performance, but it's okay for now. We'll look into it later. This combat system is not the best, but I don't want to waste time doing the same thing again and again. So for now, I'll move on to other things, and you can probably give me some ideas in the comments below. So let's see what will happen if we add a bunch of enemies now. Well, okay, I fixed it. So basically, the rigid body in the enemies were colliding with each other. So I added them in a separate layer and disabled the collision between the same layer. And there we have it. And now you can go ahead and like this video and hit that subscribe button. No pressure, it's not like I have a gun pointed at your head. You absolutely have your own free will. Or do you?